What's up, guys? Welcome to Champion Picks. I'm Jared Champion, and this edition of Champion Picks is our NFL Week 12 DraftKings lineups. So I had to take a week off, had some personal stuff go on last week, so I wasn't able to do a DraftKings lineup. I don't even feel like recapping the one from 2 weeks ago really matters to you guys, so I'm just going to jump right into what I have for this week. On the left-hand side here, we have a lineup for all the games that are just on Thanksgiving Day. DraftKings does a lot of contests that are only games on that day, so I figured I would do a Turkey Day lineup for you guys. So I have Dak Prescott at home versus the Washington Redskins. I think this is going to be a very high-scoring game. It's the highest total on the sheet so far. So I'm comboing Prescott, Beasley, and Witten. The Redskins do have really good cornerbacks. They got Norman from Carolina last year. So I think that they'll be able to hold Dez down pretty good, and that'll make Dak have to really exploit the middle of the field. And the Redskins give up some of the most yards to tight ends in the NFL. So that's why I went with the Witten stack. And Beasley has seemed to be Dak's bailout man. He caught a touchdown last week. He just looked really good, really healthy, and he's getting open. So that's why I like Beasley and Dak and Witten. And then I'm adding Le'Veon Bell. There's not really much to explain about Le'Veon Bell. He just scores points for you week in and week out. Pittsburgh is in must-win situations if they have any hopes for playoffs, so they need a win out. So definitely riding with Le'Veon Bell. Mr. Dependable, Frank Gore. If the Colts get inside the red zone, they give Frank Gore the ball. He's going to have a good game running versus Pittsburgh. So I really like Gore in this game as well. And then Jamison Crowder, like I said, the Cowboys game is super high scoring, or predicted to be super high scoring. And Crowder continues to show his speed and athleticism. And Kirk Cousins is at the top of his game right now. So I really like Jamison Crowder. And then Golden Tate. Golden Tate's one of those guys that doesn't score anything for you one week, scores something for you the next week. He's cheap that way because he's so off and on. But I do like him at home versus the Vikings. Or I think they're playing at the Vikings. I can't remember, but they're playing the Vikings, and the Vikings have good cornerbacks, so I figure that they will have Marvin Jones Jr. tied up with Xavier Rhodes, so Golden Tate should have some opportunities to catch some balls. And then for my flex, we have Moncrief for Indianapolis Colts. This is going to be another high-scoring game. Colts and Pittsburgh's two high-flying offenses. That's why I have running backs and wide receivers from this game. So I like Moncrief as well. And then the Lions defense is the best bang-for-your-buck play, in my opinion, for this week. There's not a lot of defenses that are playing good on Thanksgiving Day, but they've had the opportunity to not get scored on a lot. So that's why I like the Lions. And then we're going to go over to our Sunday lineup game. I've got Marcus Mariota stacked with Rashard Matthews. They've continued to be a good pair together. Mariota had I wouldn't say an off game, but he's playing Chicago, and their defense isn't anything good, so I really like Mariota this week. Jay Ajayi playing the historically bad 49ers run defense. He should go off on this game at home versus the terrible 49ers, so Jay Ajayi. Thomas Rawls coming back from injury, playing at Tampa Bay. Now that Procise is looking hurt and ruled out for the week, he might get updated better, but I still like Rawls coming back, being fully healthy, and Procise coming off the injury. And then in New Orleans, I'm taking Kenny Britt for the Rams. Kenny Britt is a big, tall receiver, and Jared Goff seemed to go to him a lot, especially on like inside slants and stuff like that. And they played a much better Miami defense than New Orleans' defense is. And even if it's junk time, I feel like this is going to be a high-scoring game just because New Orleans scores a lot of points in the Dome. And then I got Sterling Shepard at Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns do have a really good cornerback. That'll be on Odell Beckham, so I think it gives Sterling Shepard opportunity to catch good passes and get some touchdowns. And then I like C.J. Fedorowicz as my budget tight end. And CJ has managed to catch a touchdown. We'll see tonight. This is being filmed before the Monday night game. We'll see how he does tonight, but I still like him whether or not he does well or not tonight, especially at home. It seems like Brock Osweiler really looks for him in the red zone. And then Steve Smith, Baltimore at home. The Cincinnati defense just got Burford hurt again, and Baltimore's going to have to score some points, and Cincinnati is okay stopping the run. Baltimore's not that good at the run. Steve Smith looked really good last week, had some good catches with Flacco versus the Cowboys, so I'm going to roll with Steve Smith here. And then the Dolphins defense versus the 49ers. I think at home with the 49ers traveling West Coast to East Coast, I think Colin Kaepernick has opportunities to make mistakes in here. Maybe we could get a pick from the Dolphins D. So they did have a pick 6 2 weeks ago versus San Diego to win that game. So that would be awesome if we could get a touchdown on their defense as well. That's my lineups for this week, guys. If you want to, post links in the description or post links in your comments for your lineups. I like to check them all out, just see how people are thinking and how they're matching up this week. Thanks again for checking out the channel. You can hit that subscribe button there and catch all the videos every week. We usually do 4 to 6 videos a week, just depending on what we have going on. If you want to click here in the corner, we've got our soccer plays, international football plays, Champions of UEFA League, and MLS soccer. So check that video out. That's a new addition to the channel. Thanks, guys, and good luck this week.